Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you all the details of the new Renault Captur. This is the key, and here we have the new facelifted version. As you can see on the front, the all new design language from Renault. I think it looks more robust and more sporty. They really nailed it with the design, I think, on this facelifted version. Now here you have the seamless integration of the grille, gloss black details here, new Renault badge, and then the beautiful daytime running LEDs, vertical half diamond shape, and of course these are flickering just on the camera, and the real air inlets are here, the beautiful LEDs. And now let me show you the car from this angle. Again, I think more sporty and more robust at the same time, with the gorgeous lighting signature, making it easily recognizable on the road. 4 meters 23.9 centimeters is the length of the car. The wheels go from 17 up to 19 inch. Here we have the 18-inch wheels, 215, 55 R18, and you see the lovely diamond cut finish, dual tone, and the robust wheel arches. This is the Techno trim. If you want more sporty design, you can go for the Esprit Alpine, which is now available on Captur. And now let me move on here to the rear, where you can see the new covers for the taillights. And actually, let me lock and unlock the car, so now they will light up, as you can see. And yeah, I think the car looks very nice. Again, sporty, robust and elegant at the same time. And the well-known C shape of the taillights, E-Tech hybrid. Many powertrains are available for this car. This particular model has got the E-Tech hybrid powertrain with 145 horsepower. More details about the powertrains a bit later on. Now let me show you the bumper on this Techno trim. As you can see, some gloss black inserts, and the new Renault badge in the middle, Captur lettering, and the rear view camera. Now let me show you the trunk space, which is modular because the rear bench slides, so that way you have up to 480 liters of trunk space in the hybrid. And here you see also the spare tires, so that is really convenient. And now I think we are ready to check out the interior of the car. So tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts on the design? When you go away from the car, it locks, and you see the indicators, they are here. So yeah, this is how it looks. Love it from this angle especially. And now the details of the interior, which features new technology, and also, as you can see here, look at the screens, beautiful welcome animation, and you see the Google Maps. So let's see it from driver's perspective. But before that, let me just show you the seats on this trim. Look at the attention to details here. This is amazing. And here you have the ambient lights. There are various colors available, the switches for the windows and the mirrors, and the door pocket is rather big. And now let's see it from driver's perspective. Alright, starting with a wider angle, as you can see the digital cockpit in front of us, the new infotainment system, the 10.4-inch touchscreen, and then the lovely layout here with the ambient lights. Now let's see it with different view. So now from close, the new logo on the steering wheel, and then the digital cockpit that is customizable, so you have different views that are available. It's easy to change them, just press this. And you also have this cool map view, so look at this. And then you can also choose what you will see here as well. So a lot of options, and I love the layout of the digital cockpit itself. And the main touchscreen, the 10.4-inch screen, it is the OpenR Link with Google built in. As you can see here, for example, we have the Google Maps that are so good and responsive. You also saw it here on the digital cockpit, and you also have the Google Assistant and Google Play. And speaking about the Google Assistant, change temperature to 21 degrees.
Got it. Changing the temperature to 21 degrees.
You can even ask it some questions like, what's your favorite color?
I love to help in the kitchen, So my favorite color is the golden brown of a perfect roast potato. What's your favorite color?
Or for example, what color are your eyes?
If I had eyes, I'd want them to be googly.
For example. So yeah, Google Assistant is also very useful in situations like for the AC or things like that. You can even change the drive modes. For example, look at this. Select sport mode. So you see, now we are in sport mode. Speaking about the driving modes, you can change them here. So you see, it's easy to change them just with the press of a button here, and then here's where you can configure each mode. I will go through the infotainment system in a moment. Let me now show you this. So the AC also has the physical buttons, so you can do the voice command. You can also do it here. Very easy to operate the AC since we have the physical buttons. Hazard lights are here, lock button, and then here 2 USB-C ports, 12-volt power supply. This is the gear selector for the multi-mode automatic transmission. And now the engine started. You see also here the energy flow. So it's a combination of petrol unit and 2 electric motors, but more details a bit later on. Wireless charging pad is here, and then this is the slot for the key. Actually, let me put it here. So this is where it should go. Electronic handbrake and the auto hold, the cup holders that are adjustable, and then here you have additional room. You can also move this. This is the B mode for maximum recuperation of energy. And here we have the glove compartment, which is actually really big. Now here the infotainment system, and speaking about the storage compartments throughout the whole car, 24.7 liters throughout the cabin, including the 7-liter glove compartment. Now let's focus on the infotainment system. So let's go here to the home. You can adjust the widgets, of course, and again you have the Google Maps, and then here are the settings and details. But yeah, definitely so good and so responsive. Now here is where you have the radio, the list of stations, phone connection, and then the apps are here. So you see, for example, Waze. So this can be very useful, and again a big upgrade in my opinion compared to the predecessor. Now the settings for the car are here. So you have different driving modes. Again, you can change them here. So I will show you now how they have different details here when you change the driving modes. So that's really cool. Of course, the sport one has the red theme, and then of course the ambient lights are also red. And you see now they go to blue, and you can configure it out yourself, of course. Comfort mode, and then back to eco. But yeah, let's actually configure it out so that I can show you what you can configure. So you can configure the engine, the steering effort and vehicle dynamics, and the life on board. This includes the ambient lighting. So there are various colors available. You can also see it here. Tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. If you follow me regularly, you will know that I'm a big fan of blue. So we will put the blue one for now. And you see you have a lot of options when it comes to configuring the drive mode. And then here you have the energy flow. And you can also change the pedestrian warning sound. So that is cool. Then the driving assistance. There are actually a lot of options here, a bunch of driver assist and safety systems, which is always good. And then also you have the personal, like the preset option. So here is where you can configure it out. Now the thing is, with the new cars, the speed warning, the beeping sound, as soon as you go over the speed limit, then the car starts to do the sound. That is mandatory by law in Europe for now, for all new cars. You can then set this, for example, overspeed warning. You can turn it off on the personal safety system settings, and then you can activate it by just pressing this. So it is mandatory to have it every time you open the car, you actually start the car. They will be set to the standard settings, so it will be turned on. And then if you press, if you configure your personal settings, then you can just press this and it will go into your personal settings. So you don't need to go into the menus to turn off the speed warning. So that is pretty convenient. And yeah, here you have the vehicle settings, where you can then change the settings for the welcome. You can have the internal sound sequence, automatic mirrors unfolding, external lighting sequence, and internal light function. And yeah, also for the access and wiping, cockpit settings, turn indicator volume. So let's put it to high actually. You can also edit the widgets, as I already told you, and the settings for the system are here. So I think that covers pretty much all the details, maybe not all, but most of them. You also have the physical buttons here for the volume, and then when you press this, you can lock it for cleaning, do the minimal display, maybe for night drive, and also standby, which gives you the time and date and the temperature, and of course the AC controls are here. I mean, not the controls, but the information about the AC. Now press this again and you go back to the main menu. So overall very good. Now let me also show you the sunroof that we have here. So it's actually very easy to operate it. Look at this. Now it goes halfway, and this way it goes all the way, and now you can enjoy this gorgeous sunny day after a few days of rain that we had. Sun visors, hello there, and also for the passenger. So now we are ready to check out the rear bench. 2 meters 63.9 centimeters is the length of the wheelbase. When you approach the car, it unlocks, if you have the key with you, of course. This is how it looks at the rear. And now let's jump on board. So the rear bench can be moved by over 16 centimeters. So that is really impressive. And then depending on whether you need more space here at the rear or maybe more space in the trunk, then you can configure it out yourself. And here you have the 12-volt power supply, 2 USB-C ports, and the storage compartment on both sides. And now let me show you how it looks for my head. And this is it. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because still some room left. I'm 1.87 m, and yeah, definitely a comfortable place to sit here. So now the powertrains, actually really a lot to choose from. There are 3 types of fuel available. Let's start with the petrol unit, 90 horsepower petrol. Then you have the mild hybrids, 140 horsepower and 160 horsepower. So those are the mild hybrid petrol units. Then there's also the ECO-G, so the LPG version that is also available on this car. And then there's this one, the E-Tech hybrid, that has the electric motors and the petrol unit. So the petrol unit and 2 electric motors and the 1.2 kilowatt-hour battery, combined system output is 145 horsepower. The drive in this one is very smooth, and there will be a point of view drive, of course, so stay tuned for that video as well. And before I end this video, let me show you how the car looks with the lights turned on. So now you see all of them in action, the main units, the indicators, and also the daytime running LEDs. Again, just on the camera they are flickering, of course. So in real life they are not, and they really look gorgeous. This is the side profile, and then from the rear, love this section here. And yeah, this is how it looks. So tell me in the comments, how do you like it? Alright guys, that was the review of the new Renault Captur. Now we are going on a point of view test drive. So stay tuned for that video. Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.